Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another weekly edition of Into the Void! This is the game between CyberSoldier and YoZi on Apotheosis, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player, it is YoZi. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Terran player, it is CyberSoldier. So a PvT in this week's edition of Into the Void. If you don't know what this is my weekly examination every Friday of Bronze and Silver League level replays. If you have a replay from that level you'd like to send to me to cast, go ahead and shoot it to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Into the Void. I will send them all to my screeners. Again, thank you so much to everybody who screens my replays, especially Dawn, especially Spencer. Been really good throughout the weeks and months on this one. And they will let me know which ones are the greatest ones to cast. So that's how this works. I don't watch them beforehand, but my screeners sure do. And they can take some pride in seeing their fruits being cast and chosen. Alright, so SCV scouting down here for CyberSoldier. Not walling off is YoZi, but going for a pretty standard gateway first here into an assimilator. Likely going to expand at some point. Again, these guys are not bad. They're not too shabby. APM's around 50, 30, somewhere around there. And let's see if this is going to be a Reaper. I like Reapers in Into the Void. They're fun. They are really fun. What do we got here? Dun 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 dun. Barracks says... this is the problem. The timings are off in Into the Void. He's getting an orbital command. That's good. That's a good one. Can't argue with that. He's doing nothing with his barracks. Why? Why are you doing nothing with your barracks? You got to do something with your... So CyberSoldier not doing anything with the barracks and then throws down an expansion command center right next to his orbital command inside his main. So he's worried about some aggression from YoZi, or he would just build that on the low ground like most people do. I don't know. YoZi's getting expansion at the correct place, but he doesn't really have a choice. So I'm not sure how many brownie points that earns him. CyberSoldier... Okay, so he is throwing down a reactor on his barracks. That's fine. You're doing something with it. I will approve. Factory on the way here too. And... I mean, yeah, it would have been good to see a Reaper, maybe a couple Marines early for base defense, but it doesn't look like YoZi's planning on being too aggressive anyway, so perhaps that's not really a problem. There is an Adept coming out for the YoZi, likely going to try to take down this SCV. Nope, Mothership Core wants it. Mothership Core, get it. Get the scouting SCV, and yep, lucky shots there at the end does take it out. The probe got most of the work done on killing that SCV, but the Mothership Core gets the kill. Gets all the credit. A probe up here for YoZi is trying to burn down the supply depot at the top of the ramp, but CyberSoldier has this walled off tight, and probes don't do that much damage. Production, double Marines getting pumped out. That expansion base for CyberSoldier is complete. He's making an orbital command, and I think he will lift it up. Switching over the factory onto a reactor. This is a very nice play. We could see this turning into double pumping Hellions, which, while not a standard move in TVP, can be fairly good, and it is going to be Hellion. Alright, so Hellion move, orbital command. I need to see you land in the natural base in the next 20 seconds. Ready, set, done. Orbital command upgraded. Good. Now lift. Oh, he's building SCVs. Why are you one-basing it with 2 command centers? This is so weird. This is why Into the Void is great, because of the weird stuff. Because of the weird stuff. YoZi's getting more and more gateways. Great choice. Gateway units are always fantastic. Getting warp gate research. YoZi, I mean, his base, it looks like Neeb. I mean, it looks like Neeb. It looks like Showtime. There's really nothing here that's weird that would make us realize this is an Into the Void game. Maybe a little bit slower. But I say this every week, but the early game is pretty easy to mimic. You get a build down, you get some timings down. The problems come when you get harassed. The problems come during your first attack and you forget to macro back at your base. So that's, I think, what we'll see here with YoZi is this this fine perfection we've seen so far is going to slow down and falter just a little bit as soon as CyberSoldier attacks. But again, CyberSoldier has no intention of attacking, as we can see here from his Hellions and his Widow Mines that are just kind of sitting in defensive positions. CyberSoldier did land his orbital command here at the natural, finally. Good for him. Good for him. More and more barracks coming up. A lot of barracks, actually. Getting stim, getting combat shield. Could make some marauders, which are always good in most situations in TVP. And both players just macroing up. Income tab is 29,233 workers. YoZi has that lead, mostly thanks to this chrono boost that he's got running on one of his nexuses anyway. Forge, double forge. by YoZi. Might as well get some of those upgrades, really starting to stockpile that gas. And are we going to get our first contact with the enemy? I mean, there was some worker harass earlier, but that doesn't really count. Hellion coming on down south, and more of a scouting Hellion, it would seem, checking for additional bases that have been taken, seeing if YoZi's taken a third yet, and he hasn't, so nothing really to worry about there. Yeah, no sign of a third, and are they just going to go home? No, this Hellion is brave. He is brave. He's marching to his death and gets pinned into a corner. Oh, Hellion. First casualty. Well, I guess that one worker died, but first army casualty. All right, so that was about as brave as CyberSoldier can be. He loses one Hellion. The other one comes back, and we're going to start seeing a lot of floating money here. These guys have good worker counts. They're just not really producing anything off of it. Oh, okay, I'll take that back. We've got double pumping Marines. We've got Marauders coming out here for CyberSoldier. We've got Widow Mines. The only thing we're missing is a starport. And let me just, a pro tip for you Terran fans, get medevacs. Medevacs are super good. Super good. They increase the effectiveness of your bio by like 1,000,000%. Oh, he's got one. Where's his starport? Oh, it's up here in the north. He does have a starport. I'm sorry for scolding you, CyberSoldier. You know what you're doing, although you are sending an attack out with a half full... Oh, I guess it's a Widow Mine drop. Widow Mine drop. Heading down to the south here. I don't see much of anything for YoZi to stop this from killing a lot of his stuff, unfortunately. Does he have any observers? He does not. He's using double robotics facility to double pump Immortals right now, which I generally don't have a problem with, but you got to have at least one observer somewhere on the field. Going Robotics Bay, we could see Disruptors or we could see Colossus. Those are two of my favorite units of Into the Void. Oh, YoZi, go Colossus. Just do it. I know there's a bad stigma on Colossus right now, but we've seen Colossus win. We've seen Colossus win on this very channel. Recently. It can be done. I promise. It can be done. Protoss Shields level 1 being researched. We see shields being researched and Into the Void more often than anywhere else. Pros don't seem to like it all that much. Sometimes mid-rank guys will do it. But Into the Void loves it because it benefits your buildings and your ground units and your air units. What's not to like, right? What is not to like here? Heading on down south, here is our Widow Mine drop. Get in there, Widow Mine drop. Dropping 1, dropping 2, and now burrowing. Oh, there are 2 observers now, though, from YoZi. Great pull. Holy cow. Only 1 worker killed during that whole darn thing, and CyberSoldier does manage to reclaim 1 of the Widow Mines and get him out of there, but YoZi responding like a pro. APM around 89 for CyberSoldier, only around 58 for YoZi, but YoZi's making great decisions. And he saw that drop faster than I probably would have if I was him. So YoZi, I think YoZi might be our favorite right now. Although he does have the handicap of actually going Colossus with extended thermal lance. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Third Nexus under construction here along the bottom left-hand side of the map. A sensor tower was constructed by CyberSoldier. Basically covering all of his stuff, really. The vast majority of his stuff. CyberSoldier with the standard Marine, Marauder, Medevac, Widow Mine, and a Hellion mixed in for good measure. Army supply, 59 to 52. Worker supply, 50 to 49. CyberSoldier actually has the lead on both of those categories. But I don't know. Colossus, man. Are you supply blocked? CyberSoldier, are you supply blocked? You are supply blocked. 109 out of 109 total supply. Build some supply depots. CyberSoldier, no. You're not doing anything right now. Why? Why? Oh boy. This is not looking good for CyberSoldier. As Day 9 once wisely said, probes and pylons, supply depots and SCVs, drones, and overlords. These are things that you need in order to win. Always be making workers until you overmake them, which is hard to see sometimes. Although in the latest patch StarCraft 2 in the top right, if you hover over your worker icon, it shows you how many you have total, so it's easier to keep track of that stuff. CyberSoldier is throwing up a third base along the top side as well, so keeping pace with his Protoss opponent, which is fine. Whoa, CyberSoldier suddenly, was he AFK? Suddenly he's going infantry armor level 1, vehicle weapons level 1, infantry weapons level 2, vehicle ship plating level 1, 8 marines, 2 liberators, widow mines, supply depots, and armories all at the same time. His production tab just exploded. He might have just gone to the bathroom, I think is what happened there. Alright, so he's continuing to make another starport here, continuing to produce this bio stuff. He's getting upgrades. I can't find fault with that. Adept +1/+1/+1 for the Protoss, though. That's cool. Protoss ground army. Widowmine gets a stalker kill there along this right side. And no, the army went the wrong way. Run! Run, YoZi. Adept's walking. No, Adept's why? YoZi says, that's enough. That's enough fresh air for today. I'm out. I am out. Yeah, as soon as CyberSoldier figured out that he could macro again, he's really taken the lead in this game. That was a fusion core that he's making. Make Battlecruisers. Make Battlecruisers, CyberSoldier. I will love you so much if you make Battlecruisers in this game. I'm going to switch my pick here. I thought Protoss had it, but CyberSoldier has a really nice composition. He's got Marines, Marauders with Stim, with Combat Shield, and with Slow. Does he have Slow? He doesn't have Slow. I'm a liar. He's working on it, though. He's got Liberators, he's got Medevacs, he's got Widowmines, he's got Sensor Towers, and Missile Turrets. He has a nice army right now. It's 95 to 72 supply army, in fact. So we'll see what YoZi decides to do. Both players are floating about 1,500 minerals. Protoss player floating about 500 gas as well. Getting a Stargate. I like that. I like a Stargate transition. +3 ground weapons getting started now as well for YoZi. I love this upgrade. I love this upgrade adherence that we're seeing here. And a fleet beacon almost under construction by YoZi. Carriers, maybe? When in doubt, go carriers at these lower levels. Yes, they're kind of bad, but they can be really good. They can be really good at this level of StarCraft too. Okay, so we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient. These players are both kind of hanging back right now. YoZi had a bad pathing mistake here just a couple of minutes ago. Lost a bunch of stuff, including, I think, an Immortal. Resources lost 1,600 for YoZi, only 300 for CyberSoldier. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit. I heard something load up. What loaded up? Medevacs? Medevacs loaded up. I thought I heard something load up, but I didn't see anything heading out, so maybe not. CyberSoldier has Medevacs ringing his main base. One over at his natural as well. A bunch of them over here by his third. He does not want to be taken unawares by observers or other air units, so maybe the Stargate won't be as effective as YoZi hopes. Widowmines just burrowing at random spots all over the map. I mean, free kills, right? We'll get a free kill on something, most likely. And +1 air weapons being researched by YoZi too, but he's not doing anything with it, with the Stargate yet. Again, the fleet beacon's complete, and it is Tempest. Oh, YoZi! YoZi's been watching. YoZi's been watching StarCraft 2, and he knows that one of the answers to Liberators is Tempest. So he immediately, as fast as he can, goes for Tempest, gets air weapons level 1, and it might work out. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Liberators in the air. The DPS by Tempest is not good, but if those 8 Liberators get taken down, the remaining 49 Marines and 5 Marauders might not be enough to handle what we're seeing on the ground here from YoZi. Again, Colossus, really good against Marines. Still, really good against Marines. 3 Colossus with +3 attack and +2 armor. Going to be pretty effective as long as the Liberators aren't causing them fits. Alright, so I think the Tempest might be the answer. A 4th base by YoZi. This is some incredible expanding by our players. Some of the best macro we've seen out of Into the Void, to be honest. But again, the slowness, the reluctance to attack is definitely making this Into the Void. A mothership. Morphing from the mothership core. That's a good choice. I like that. Motherships are fun. The cloaking ability alone makes them worth it in my book. And just upgrade all day for CyberSoldier. He is floating so much money though. 4,000 minerals and 1,500 gas. He's almost maxed out. He's almost maxed out. So I can understand why he's floating some money. But man, he's working on vehicle and ship and infantry. All those upgrades all at once right now. Just amazing. Landing at the gold base here too, while expanding at a 5th base below his main. So both these players, again, macroing their faces off. And again, it's easier to do when no one's actually attacking you, it turns out. So 4 base to, is it 5 base for Terran? Yeah, 5 bases for Terran right now. I mean, he's still constructing the 5th, so it's not quite there yet. But YoZi's got Tempest, he's got Stalker, he's got Immortal and Adept and Sentry. And the Colossus towering over everything else with that +3 attack. 15 damage times 2. Range of 9. Weapon speed 1.07. I mean, Colossus used to be just death rays. Death beams here. Weapon refit. He's getting Battlecruisers. CyberSoldier getting weapon refit. Enables the use of the Battlecruiser Yamato cannon and getting Behemoth Reactor, increasing the starting energy of Battlecruisers by 25. Where are they? Where are the BCs? I need them. I need them so bad. They have to come from a starport with a tech lab, though, and I don't know if there are any of those. Starport? Starport 2? Oh, that one has a tech lab. All right, good. So he has one. He can make one BC at a time if he thinks about it. And the upgrades are just about complete. The weapon refit, just about complete. Infantry weapons level 3, just about complete. Behemoth Reactor starting. Still no BCs, and I think that's because he doesn't have any available supply. He's at 197 out of 200. YoZi is also supply maxed here. So it's time to go. Yeah, YoZi gets the idea. He's got his mothership. He's got his Tempest, his Stalkers, his Immortals, Colossus. He's moving up to the north along the right side of the map. Can he crush through the defenses that will be put up by CyberSoldier, or will CyberSoldier come out on top? Cyber's in a bit of a wrong place right now. He's defending the left side of the map, his newly created 5th. And the problem is there's a sensor tower here for CyberSoldier, so YoZi can't make this a surprise attack. If CyberSoldier's paying attention at all, he will see the giant army now marching into range of that sensor tower. Go! Go for it! And he is. He's going for it. Missile turret gets destroyed immediately. The other one gets taken down in record time. Coming over for the defense is CyberSoldier. Can he get it? YoZi's not committing, though. Is he worried about the Widow Mines? He has an observer in this army, right? Tell me he has... He does. He has 2 observers in this army. So that's good. And just from distance, the Colossus with extended thermal lance, the Tempest with their incredible range of what again? That's an Immortal. Range of 15. Just huge range. Widow Mines getting destroyed without really killing anything to speak of. And CyberSoldier not making his move. YoZi being very patient. Getting rid of supply depots. Not enough to actually supply block CyberSoldier yet. Maybe with this one? Nope, still not able to do it. CyberSoldier has a lot of supply. A lot of supply depots and a lot of command centers. And YoZi's being patient. He's just dancing back and forth, losing a bunker, moving forward. Here comes CyberSoldier moving right on in. The Liberators trying to take down that mothership. Scans on top of everything. YoZi running for his life and now standing in. Colossus doing a great job against this bio stuff. More and more Marines running in, but that is a Marine killing ground in there. Liberators trying to set up defender mode circles, trying to come in for anti-air as well, but I don't know if it is enough. The Tempest count still continuing to cut through these Liberators. That's all that is left. The Colossus are still alive. 9 kills, 8 kills, 13 kills. This third base exploding for CyberSoldier, 165 to 90. Total supply. A lot of the ground army by YoZi is gone, though. But he still has the Colossus. He still has the Tempest. He can still outrange and destroy stuff. SCV's running back to long distance mine at the now dead 3rd, getting destroyed there as well. Workers killed 16 by YoZi. 44 to 63 Harvesters. We got some more Adepts coming up from the south, maybe trying to assist, but taking a bit of a wrong path. YoZi decides to retreat. Still hasn't lost any of his Colossus yet. And just maybe regenerating health. Oh, Adepts, get out of there. Adepts trying to kill some supply depots, but I mean, it's just not a good place to be. A lot of dead supply depots, though. Assists from the Tempest from distance here. And defender mode circles trying to take out one of the Adepts. They managed to get one. More Stalkers coming up from the south as well. YoZi remaxing pretty well. Still no BCs, though. Still no Battlecruisers from our friend CyberSoldier. You can win with Battlecruisers. I believe in you. I believe in you. You don't have any in the units tab, unfortunately. Stalkers, get out. Why this bad rally? Oh, don't go back the other way. Was there a recall? Oh, YoZi recalled home. The Stalkers were dead. Yep, into the void. That's what it is. Carrier production beginning for YoZi here. I love it. I love the carrier production. Although, to be honest, carriers don't do well against Widow Mines just because that splash damage really takes out a lot of interceptors at once. Interceptors are very clumped together and have very low hit points. And so it's, you got to be careful with your carriers not to lose all those interceptors at once. Quadruple starport being constructed by CyberSoldier. Go. Battle. Cruisers. Double Stargate being up here for YoZi too. We've got Air Toss, Sky Toss versus Sky Terran coming up here. The first BC's under construction. Hooray. Both players have so much money in the bank. CyberSoldier, I mean, he's got 4,000 gas and 5,000 minerals. YoZi, around 3,000 minerals and 1,800 gas. So, I mean, not spending his money better, right? But still not amazing, but that's what we're here for. That's what Into the Void is all about. So moving up with an army is YoZi. He's got his Tempest, he's got his Colossus and his Stalkers, and his Immortals. I just feel like he's in a pretty good position. 91 to 136 total supply. YoZi looking strong. Go YoZi. I believe in YoZi miracles. More supply depots dying. CyberSoldier stubbornly refuses to be supply blocked no matter how many of the supply depots he loses. Look at this. He still has 200 supply, and I feel like he's lost like 15 supply depots so far. Oh, he's down below 200. He's at 173. Awesome. All right, pushing on in. Defender mode circles are here. YoZi decides no. Bad. Defender mode circles are scary. Couple Marines overextending a little bit, getting killed by Tempest. Not something you want to see. If you're a Marine, a giant ball of energy coming for your face and having to 3-shot you. Maybe that would make you feel strong. I don't know. Sneaking up along the left side, YoZi continuing with his life's ambition and life goal of killing supply depots. Carriers mixed in here now too. Interceptors going to work. Going to the work. This base by CyberSoldier is in trouble along this left side. This 5th base, it's going to die immediately. Adepts, Stalkers, Immortals trying to walk through and kill stuff. The Colossus from distance just tearing these Marines apart. The Tempest trying to kill as many of these Liberators as they can, but the Marines are staying alive. Staying alive. How many Colossus are left? All the Colossus are gone. What? All the Colossus are gone. Like I said, Widowmines, man, getting shots off. 6 kills, 1 kill, 1 kill. Trying to kill those Interceptors as best as they can. And YoZi's down to 119 total supply. That battle definitely went in favor of CyberSoldier there. Bunch of dead SCVs, though. Trying to long distance mine here from the 5th base. CyberSoldier pull them back, get them out of there. 27 to 63 total supply. YoZi in a great spot, continuing to make Tempest. Did he lose his observers? He lost his observers. Widowmines doing damage to all of the things. Carriers trying to rebuild Interceptors as fast as possible here. Only 2 of them, but it might be enough. Might be enough. CyberSoldier making those BCs. There they are. Ah, +3, +3, +3. All the upgrades for the BCs. This is great. This is fantastic. All right, what you got for us, YoZi? Trying to kill a flying orbital command. Carriers burning that thing down very, very quickly. Tempest getting shots off here, too. Coming to save it is CyberSoldier. He's got Marines. He's got Liberators. He's got BCs. Any Yamato cannon available, CyberSoldier? No. No Yamato cannon. Trying to focus down what he can. The air battle. The great air battle is here. Vikings trying to kill individual Interceptors. Not what you want to do. You have to focus down the carriers or maybe the mothership. If you can, the extra damage. Oh, the Tempest doing extra damage versus BCs. That is what they're made for. Broodlords and Battlecruisers is what these Tempests want to destroy. Battlecruisers attacking the wrong thing. Oh, no. Oh, trying to focus down a Tempest. They get 1. Then go back to attacking Interceptors, which is bad. Ugh, BCs. We hardly knew the... at all. YoZi doesn't have a whole lot here. It's a handful of Tempest. Reinforcing Stalkers, though, looking good. Fully upgraded Stalkers. How often do you see that? Oh, Battlecruisers with Viking support do take down a BC. CyberSoldier retreating, or pushing, rather. YoZi retreating. The Vikings very happy to have pushed back the Protoss army, but there's just not much here for CyberSoldier. Cyber has lost all of his orbital commands. He's down to 43 minerals. 43. Oh, because he's rebuilding his command center. All right, so he's trying to rebuild to avoid being revealed. YoZi heading home. YoZi has a lot of bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 of them. He's got 5 of them. Income tab is 26 to 63. Definitely favoring the Protoss. Army supplies 66 to 126. YoZi's up there too. And CyberSoldier not using Yamato cannon as much as I would have liked him to. He took the time to research it, so he knows it exists. Sort of. I mean, does he really know it exists? Maybe he doesn't. Regardless, he's heading south with Vikings, with Battlecruisers, with Marines. And he's going to try to see what he can do here against a pretty large Tempest fleet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like 13 Tempests with 2 more coming out all the time. YoZi might be a little bit too reliant, possibly, on the Tempest. Although the fact that there are Battlecruisers here makes them really good. Yeah. Here we go. Versus massive 56 damage per shot. Stalker as Adepts on the ground, burning through everything. Again, not target firing anything. Is the Terran army, and that's the GG. GG out of CyberSoldier. YoZi with the GG back, and that is it. YoZi's been victorious, and CyberSoldier is defeated. Wow, that was pretty good. That was a pretty entertaining game there. It's always fun to see Sky Toss, always fun to see Sky Terran, even if the Battlecruisers are misused a little bit there. No Yamato cannon. I just don't understand why there'd be no Yamato cannon at all. Anyway, I mean, in the end, the Tempest count was so high, going BCs was kind of suicide anyway. Let's be honest. And YoZi went Colossus and won, you guys. So Colossus, maybe Colossus aren't as bad as we thought. Maybe. Nah, they probably are. All right, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another weekly edition of Into the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Thanks again to my patrons, 19 Day, Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Pedro Batsardas, Robert Farmer, KN, Keith Garlow, Matt Meermans, Hekon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboin, Alexandros Konardis, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Complex, Clayton Knight, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Jan Kodera, Bo Brissett, Kale Anderson, Pushpak Eledu, Trevor Smith, Men Haidean, Rajiv Bhatt, Bakberti, and Sikopatara. All right. Thank you so much again. Link at the top right, and goodbye.
Broken and ashamed by what you have done. There is no redemption, and so you must run, and it's taken your heart and broken your soul. You cannot go back until you're made whole. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live. Place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, there's a light upon you, and you follow it on. Looking for a reason and a way to atone. All around you, the planets and stars. You're lost in a maelstrom of a great new unknown. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void. Find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? comes to shove. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void. And you're running into the void.